The weapons that they have introduced in every single seasonal model have not been standout. Their whole design philosophy since the beginning of Destiny 1 has really been anytime something spikes out, hammer it into the ground. So if anything does stand out, they're going to hammer it into the ground. And I don't feel like they've proven historically that they do a good job of introducing a new weapon and having it be interesting. I think it's going to be very samey every season. And the fact that it's going to start breaking down, especially at the year mark, that's going to have like a domino effect of tearing apart your builds constantly. And it's going to reduce the feeling of excitement when you get a drop. You're like, oh, good, this is good for what, another 7 months? The TLDR is I'm concerned that this will make everything feel less interesting to get. That is a very short window to be chasing out curated rolls, to get your armor set looking all good. And if you get it across season, your armor set and builds are just going to fall apart at that 1 year mark. I'm really, really worried that this is going to have a domino effect longer term and create all new problems that are going to be potentially really, really bad for the player base. They say, what was it? New and powerful weapons, right? They, design philosophy wise, have proven time and time again that they don't like overpowered weapons. They nerf them as soon as they can, basically, depending on how powerful that is or isn't. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't believe them when they say that because I've played the game for so long and I've watched them nerf every weapon that I love into the ground because they spike out. So I think we're going to get, or say a hand cannon gets retired, right? And you need your new version of the hand cannon. You're going to get it. You're probably going to be less incentivized to chase that god roll because it just feels like, I don't know, it feels sort of meaningless. You just kind of, you get the gun. Okay, I have the gun. This will work good enough. It's going to be retired in a year. Realistically, after that season, you'll be chasing the next set of weapons because just organically, you want to chase like the new thing. And I think each season, that'll be good for what, 2 weeks of getting all the 26 weapons or whatever, maybe a month or two. And then you just stop playing. And as that continues every 3 months, I just think there's massive burnout and people just stop the hamster wheel chase of the new thing. You brought up Cammy Cakes off air before we started the show and his concerns with it. He did a video where he chased like all these Satarges and he just deleted them all because they're not going to be the best option for pinnacle activities, right? Well, let's use Beloved as an example. A sniper rifle a lot of people chased a god roll of. Using the new model that you guys are reminded me about just a second ago, maybe we'll go into a season 12 activity to get a similar sniper rifle that's going to have similar perks, right? That one gets retired. We're going to do that again a year from that date. And they're just going to be the same thing. They say new and powerful, but again, that's not what they've delivered. Here's what Andrew Hopp said specifically. I'm going to change the swear word. You know how Recluse poops on everything in PvE? Weapon sunsetting means we can add more weapons that poop on everything, and they just eventually fall behind in power. New weapons that poop on everything can be added without constant power creep. I'm very excited for it. Okay, I guess I'm glad he's excited. I don't know if the player base is going to feel as excited about those drops when they get them because it's on a ticking timer, right? If you knew anything you started was going to be gone in a year, it's less incentivization to get it. Collectors like me that just want to have things, I beg Bungie to just give me the crappiest roll ever, as long as I know I can take that gun out and just, oh yeah, I had a really good roll of this. I can use it again for a little bit. Just anything. I think they should really, really look at that system because there's so much potential there with collections. And I've seen suggestions like, let us put our one roll that we get. We still grind for it, but we can put that one roll in collections. I think that's the biggest thing that with this system, especially, they should be looking at like ways that they can refine that and make it really, really interesting.